May 2020. This company provides soft, ironless and easy-to-wear hijabs. This company also has a few franchises in Malacca, Terengganu and Selangor.
Level of management. Level of management has three categories: top level management, middle level management, and lower level management. Top level management is the highest ranking in the organizational hierarchy, as president and CEO. They also play a crucial position in any organizations. They focus on long-term issues and overall effectiveness of the organization. Middle level management. Middle level management is located in the middle layer of the organization hierarchy. Middle level management implement the overall strategy and plan defined by top level manager. Lower level management is responsible for implementing the objective set by middle level and top level management. Of manager and skill involved. CEO AINI Binti Muhammad Zikri is the figurehead of NUHAA staff. This position required conceptual skills. It is because it has the ability to analyze and visualize complex situations that may arise in the future is essential. Second, marketing manager. The marketing manager of NUHAA Scarf Company is HANATRAH Binti Muhammad Jahari. This position required conceptual and human skills. She is responsible for overseeing the whole marketing department. Operation manager. An operation manager is professional responsible are ensuring for the smooth and running of day-to-day operation. The person in charge of this role is HAFIZAH HUMAIRA Binti Muhammad Anwar. Her role involves managing company resource. This position required technical and human skills. Finance manager is ALEEYA MAiSARA Binti Muhammad Azri. Her role is overseeing the financial management and reporting the activity of the company. The skills involved in this role are conceptual. Product manager. The product manager of NUHAA's company is Muhammad Naim bin Awang. He drives the execution of all process in the product. The skills involved in this role are technical skills and conceptual skills. Marketing staff. Faiz IQBAL bin Zailan is an employee in the marketing department. He is responsible for helping the team leaders set, allocate and monitor the budget. The skills involved in this role are technical.
Next, we are going to planning. Our vision is to be the leading global brand that celebrates and embraces the beauty of diversity through our exquisite hijab collections. Our missions are offer quality with unique detailing hijab at affordable prices. NUHAA Scarf deliver high fashion, ready-to-wear lifestyle hijabs to consumers. Our design team selects the best fabric from Istanbul and Turkey to create fashion items which are second to none in production quality. We also provide exclusive and best service with modern and latest design pattern. Our purpose for inspire women of the present day, especially Islam, which is concerned with the graceful and fashionable look at NUHAA Scarf. We do our best to merge quality, comfort, and style of all collection. Our customer certification and lifestyle remains our priority. Standing plan. First policy. Workplace health and safety. We provide adequate working conditions with proper facility to safeguard to health and safety of personnel and to ensure that any work which is undertaken produces no unnecessary risk to health or safety. Second is procedure. Operating hour. The normal operating hours of the company are to be considered to be 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Mountain Time, Sunday to Thursday with the exception of state holiday. Employee cannot be habitually late for work, leave early except for good reason and with our supervisor permission. And lastly is rule. Leave in absence. All leave, whether with or without pay, is subject to prior authorization. If for any reason that the employee cannot report to work, they must send news to our supervisor as soon as possible, either by phone or through our personal messenger. They must inform him of the reason for the absence and indicate, if possible, how long the employee can report back to work. And lastly, we are going to single-use plan program. Our company NUHAA plans to open new branch in Terengganu because we want to expand our business throughout Malaysia. We will prioritize effective marketing style before targeting ads to increase branch or product service sales. Project budgeting and financial planning. We will create a detailed budget outlining expense for leasing or buying property, renovations, staffing, inventory, marketing, and operating costs, infrastructure and setup. We will organize the physical infrastructure including leasing or buying real estate, renovations, interior design, furniture, technology setup, and activities. So this is a budget for single-use plan.
Organization. Type of organization that NUHAA use first is functional structure and the second one is geographic structure. So basically, functional structure is the grouping of employees or related work activities according to their function performed. In an organization applying a functional structure, jobs are specialized and grouped according to the two business functions and skill they are required. Functional structure is appropriate to the small firm that after a limited line of products because it's made efficient and use of specialized resources. For example, is NUHAA. The advantages of functional structure are expert in job function, second, easy supervision, and the last one is easy to coordinate activities. For example, NUHAA group its employees or work related activities according to marketing, finance, operation, and product functions as illustrated below. Next, we move to the second one, is geographic structure. Geographic structure involves grouping employees and activities based on the geographical areas of an organization's operation. For example, NUHAA use this type of organization. A second structure, it is because we have office and units in different regions and geographic areas. So, the advantages of this structure is better serve local needs. Next, positive competition and better competition. And one more thing is better communication. For example, our company divides its operation into 3 regions. That is Terengganu, Melaka, and Selangor. Next, we move to the locus of decision making. Decision making is defined as the process through which managers identify and resolve problems and capitalize on opportunities. So, our company have 2 types of decision making. First is program decision and second is non-program decision. So, we move to the program decision making. Program decision making is structured and division that has been made so many times in the past. It is repetitive decision that can be handled by a routine approach. Program decision is used regularly as part of our company's routine. This is the program decision made by the NUHAA company team. So first is the punch card. Manager and employees needs to punch their card every day to record their attendance whether they are absent or present. Next, our second program decision making is dress code. Every employee is required to wear the dress code prescribed by NUHAA. So for example, on Monday to Sunday, every worker must wear casual attire to represent the professionalism of an employee. But on Friday, men employees were allowed to wear full baju attire and the women can wear baju kurung. But sometimes they need to wear business formal attire when they have meeting with clients. And last but not least, every employee must avoid that clothes that showing too much skin. Next is working hours. So our company have 2 working shift hours. That is morning shift and night shift. Morning shift will be from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. while the night shift we start work from 7 p.m. till 1 p.m. And beside that, every employee have different off day. The last one is sick leave. Every employee must inform their supervisor if they are not feeling well. It's make sure to supervisor notice the absent. And also they must have valid medical certificate aka MC or a handwritten letter to approve their sick leave.
So now let's talk about non-program decision. Non-program decision is unstructured which happens unexpectedly. Usually, this type of decision making needs higher level management to settle it out. It is also a non-routine decision that occurs in response to unusual, unpredictable opportunities and threats. Below are few non-program decisions made by NUHAA company. The first one, we have standard operating procedure SOP. Due to the pandemic, preventive measures such as wearing masks and always carrying hand sanitizer have become crucial for everyone. In our company, individuals within the company are required to wear masks daily. The second point is work from home. The COVID-19 pandemic led to a surge in working from home as a safety measure to limit the spread of the virus. This relied heavily on technology, allowing people to collaborate, communicate, and perform their job duties from home using various digital tools and software. In our company, we will conduct a meeting by using online platforms such as Google Meet, Webex, and Zoom every Thursday to inform our progress or about our sales. The last one, we have employees replacement. If our managers, especially upper manager, have resigned or passed away, we need to promptly organize a meeting to replace them as soon as possible so that the business can continue to operate as usual or synchronous. Motivation. Motivation can be defined as a set of forces that causes people to behave in certain ways. NUHAA SCARF implement in Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory to ensure that employees always motivated. In this theory, there are 5 basic needs, which is physiological needs, security needs, social needs, system needs, and self-actualization needs. This type of motivation is one of the keys to our success. The first one, physiological needs. This is the most fundamental human need, which comes first in the hierarchy. Most people tend to find a workplace where they find good enough physiological needs, such as water, shelter, air, food, and wages. For example, in our company, we have provided a lot of food in the pantry, and water dispenser also. Next is security needs. This is the second tier of needs that also known as safety needs. This is a need to have a safe physical, emotional environment and also protection against stress or unsafe working environment. In our company, we install CCTV cameras in every corner, room, inside and outside building to monitor all the activities in daily. Social needs is related to human interaction, a desire to be loved and accepted. As a manager, we will make sure the employees will be part of team. Other than that, to strengthen more relationship between each other, we always organize an event such as annual dinner, iftar sessions, and so on. The next one is esteem needs. Esteem needs are the 4th level in Maslow's hierarchy. This refers to the need for respect, self-esteem, and self-confidence, as well as the need for others to recognize and appreciate you. In NUHAA SCARF company, whoever staff or workers who show a good performance or achieve the target sales of the month will be rewarded. The last one is self-actualization needs. Self-actualization is the highest level in Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This refers to the realization or fulfillment of one's potential, capabilities, and talents to the fullest extent possible. To increase employees' motivation, NUHAA SCARF will give our employees compliments because they have done their best, so they will feel more valued and appreciated.
Okay, let's go to the leadership style in NUHAA SCARF. We used the behavioral theories of the Michigan universities. There are 2 distinct styles, leadership styles, which is the production-centered and also employee-centered. Production-centered, leaders focus on the technical aspect of the job and regard their employees as a struggle for getting their work done. And then there's another, which is employee-centered. Leader focus from the interpersonal leadership and involve their employees in the decision-making process. NUHAA SCARF adopts an employee-centered leadership style, which has been shown to increase employee satisfaction and productivity. The company believes that its employee and its most valuable asset and strives to create a supportive and participatory work environment. What we have here is the leadership roles in the company. The first is CEO, which is AINI, and the vision leader of the company. She sets the strategic direction and the goals of the company and communicates them to the rest of the team. She also delegates tasks and responsibility to the manager and the supervisor to trust them, execute them effectively. She is always available for guidance and feedback and encourages innovation and creativity among their employees. After that, we have the manager. HANATRAH is the manager of the company and reports directly to the CEO. She is responsible for overseeing the daily operation and the performance of the company. She also coordinates the activities of the supervisor and the employees and ensures that they have the necessary resources and support to do their job. She is attentive to the needs and concerns of her employees and foster a collaborative and respectful work culture. The next for manager is supervisor. HAFIZAH is the supervisor of the company and reports to the manager. She is in charge of supervising the production and the quality of the scarves. She also trains and mentors the employees and helps them develop their skills and also knowledge. She is friendly and approachable and motivates her employees to achieve their potential and meet the company's standards. Lastly, we have the employees. Employees are the core of the company and are involved in the design, production, and sales of the scarves. They are skilled and passionate about their work and are empowered to make suggestions and decisions that affect their work. They are also rewarded and recognized for their contribution and achievements.
Moving on to the next slide, which is controlling. Controlling is one of the fundamental functions of management alongside planning, organizing, and leading. Controlling involves the process of monitoring, comparing, and correcting work performance to ensure that organization's goals are being achieved. Controlling is a process through which manages regular organization activities to make them consistent with expectations and help them achieve predefined standards of performance. Here is the process for control. In process of control, we have three aspects, which is what to measure, when to measure, and how frequently to measure. The first one is set performance standards, and then measure actual performance, then compare actual performance with standards. There is two way here, which is if there is no deviations are acceptable, the companies will need to take no corrective actions. However, if no deviations or if deviations are acceptable, the company should take corrective actions. In controlling, there is three methods that we will apply in our company. The first one is feed-forward control, which we focus on preventing problems that occur. It involves anticipating potential issues and taking corrective actions in advance to ensure that our activities stay on course and align with our goals. For instance, we would test our product to a certain market before going into production. We are aware that every person may have different tastes and interests in a scarf. This helps prevent defects in the final product. The reason why we chose this method is to enhance the efficiency of process by addressing potential issues in advance and to produce the best product in the market. The second one is concurrent control, which is a method that focuses on regulating ongoing activities and process to ensure that they align with organizational objective and involves monitoring and adjusting activities that will happen. By implementing these concurrent control measures, our company can ensure that its production process are aligned with cultural norms, maintain high quality standards, and address any deviations in real time, ultimately contributing to customer satisfaction and business success. The last one is feedback control, which is a control that involves a systematic process of setting standards, monitoring actual performance, and comparing it with the established standards and taking corrective action based on the feedback received. For example, we will listen to all the feedback from both employees and customers. If there is any negative feedback about our scarf, we will try to overcome the problem and fix it to match the customer's preferences. If the customer is not very satisfied with the fabric that we provide, we will find the best way and take our time to avoid any defects and produce the best scarf in the market. I think that's all from me. Thank you.